freaks, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to teach you how I accomplished this look that I am wearing today. Let's get started. Okay, makeup freaks, let's get started. As you can tell, I already have my eyebrows pre-made. This will be a different YouTube video which will be coming out next week. Stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, let's get started by prepping our skin. We're going to start off with a priming spray, and I'm going to be using the NYX Professional First Base and Priming Base. We're going to go ahead and mist it on our face. Let your skin absorb the moisture. And then we're going to go ahead and apply our Professional from Benefit. It's going to help minimize the pores. You don't need that much, just need a little. As you can tell on my hand, I don't have that much. Go ahead and apply it throughout the face. Bring it down to the neck as well. I am going to be using my beauty blender, and this one is from E.L.F. This is from the Complexion Sponge Trio collection, which is only about $8 or $6. We're going to go ahead and start applying our foundation. The good thing about this sponge, it picks up all the extra foundation and you don't have to go back and dip into the foundation again. Go ahead and get your lid, bridge of the nose, between your eyebrows. Make sure you go down to your neck. Okay, and now we're done with our foundation application. Now we're going to use a setting spray for our lid, since we did put foundation on there, and I am going to be using the Fenty Beauty, and this one is in the shade Butter. And I'm going to be applying it with the Morphe E46. And the translucent powder is going to help set the foundation so your eyeshadow does not move. Okay, now we're going to move on to our eyeshadow, and we are going to be using palette Soft Glam from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I'm going to start off with the burnt orange. And I am going to be using a tapered out brush. This one is from BH Cosmetics. We're going to be using the burnt orange as our transition color. I am going to lay this on the crease of my eye. Bring it underneath the brow bone a little, not all the way up. Okay, and then I'm going to come in with my blending brush, which I am using a Morphe M504. And just blend the eyeshadow really well. You don't have to do too much since it's your transition color. And then we're going to grab our other taper brush, which is, this is also from BH Cosmetics. And we're going to go in on Sienna, which is a shade a little bit darker than the burnt orange. And we're gonna apply this one on the crease on top of burnt orange. You want to try to keep it more towards the end of your eye as the corner and blend towards the inside of your eye. And then with your blending brush again, come in and you blend it in. Make sure you blend, 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 blend. If it looks like mine, you still need to blend it. Blend it more. Blending, blending, blending. We're gonna blend my eye. Okay. And now let's go in on the other side. Do the same thing. Now we're going to go in with Mulberry, which is a reddish brown color. And we're going to use that in our outer corners. We are going to be using our Wet n Wild brush. And we're going to just dab it on the color and go into our corner. And carry it a little bit towards the middle of the crease. But mainly keeping it in the corner. And then we grab our blending brush again. And go to town on blending. Blending. Let's blend, blend, blend. Now we are going to go in with Tempera, which is this white shade. And we're going to use our BH Cosmetic brush. And we're going to use this one on our brow bone. Okay, we grab our blending brush and blend in the colors together. Okay, next we are going to come in with our concealer. This is the E.L.F 16-hour combo concealer. And we're just gonna apply a little on the lid. Start with one eye. And then I'm going to come in with my Morphe brush. This is a flat concealer brush. And just apply it on the lid. It's okay if it goes a little bit above the lid. You can always come back and fix it. Just apply more eyeshadow. Okay, once you apply the concealer where you want it to sit, then I'll grab my BH Cosmetics brush that I use for my brow bone and use the same color and put it on my lid to set the concealer. Okay, let's grab our powder and set the lid. Now I'm going to go in with bronze, and I'm going to apply this one with my finger. It's better to use the finger. I feel that it actually lays better than if you use a brush. I feel that when you use a brush, it doesn't actually transfer as well as it does when you do it with your finger. So just pat it on the area that you have concealed and set. And then you can come back in with the brushes you already pre-used and go back on the burnt orange and put it on the crease on both sides. And then grab the brush you use to apply Sienna and add a little bit more Sienna. And then let's go ahead and blend it all out. Blend it until you see no more lines. It fades out. Okay, now we're going to move on and we're going to start with concealer. So we're going to be doing our highlighting. Okay, so do a check under the eyes, tip of the nose, nose bridge, middle of the forehead, to the jawline, chin, and Cupid's bow. And we're going to go in with our beauty blender. Still the E.L.F. one, but it's the smaller one. So if you see, this one is the big one, this one's the small one. So we're going to go in with the smaller one for our concealer. Okay, now we're going to go in with our setting powder and press in. I'm just going to press it in so that way it doesn't crease. I don't like to bake for too long because I have dry skin. So for me, it starts getting patchy, so I just dab it in. For those who have more oily skin, I would suggest baking for about 5 minutes and then removing the powder. Okay, once we're done with that, we are going to go in with our bronzer. We're going to be using the Milani Silk Matte, and this is in shade 2. And I am going to be using an E.L.F. brush. It's tapered out. So for the best results, the way that I do it, I kind of do the fish face, so to see where your cheekbones are. So you want to go underneath the cheekbones.
Move it up towards the temple. now onto the forehead. Under the lip. In between your cupid's bow. Your jawline.
I usually like to contour my nose with the same brush, but I know sometimes it's difficult for other people. So I'm going to grab a smaller brush. I am going to be using a Anastasia brush. Okay, now we're going to come in with our blending brush, which I use a BH Cosmetics. Once we have black blended out, then we come in with our blush, and we're using a Milani brush, and this is in Tea Rose. And I am going to be using another BH Cosmetic brush, and this is a 124, and it's a taper out brush. So when applying blush, you want to smile to get the apples of your cheeks.
And you can run it up to the top of your cheekbone.
What I like to do is run my blush brush over my nose. I'm going to start off with our liquid highlighter, which is Sunbeam from Benefit Cosmetics. So we're just going to go ahead and apply it to the face. And with your beauty blender, you're going to gently dab into your skin, blending it out. Apply a little bit over the brow to give it that highlight up there as well. Now we're going to add some to the Cupid's bow, the nose, the bridge of the nose, and a little on the forehead. And with this highlighter, you can add as much as you like. You can never have too much highlighter. Make sure to get your chin as well. Okay, then we're going to move on to our powder highlighter, and we are going to use So Hollywood from Anastasia, which is a golden highlighter, which is more on the golden side. I'm gonna go ahead and apply it in the same exact spots that you put the liquid highlighter, just to enhance it a little more. Go ahead and finish off our eyes by applying the rest of our eyeshadows and adding mascara and eyeliner. So you want to grab a smaller brush. I am using an Anastasia brush that comes with the palette. So I'm going to go in and burnt orange and apply to the bottom of my eye. Now I'm going to use the same brush and go into Sienna. With the same brush, I'm going to dip into Mulberry, which is the reddish brown color, and add it to the corner. Now go ahead and grab your blending brush and blend the bottom. Now that that's done, we're going to move forward and applying our mascara. I am going to be using the Lancome mascara, which is... Now let's go ahead and apply the conditioning. Now we're going to apply the mascara. Wedge your brush in between your lashes to make sure you coat every single lash and they don't get clumped up together. Now we're gonna apply our eyeliner. The way that I apply it on the top, I look up. It looks kind of funny, but it works. It does make your eye water a little, so you gotta make sure you blink it out. And now the bottom. And to finish it off, we are going to go in and highlight our inner corner, and we are going to be using glistening. And I am going to use a small applicator brush. This one is from BH Cosmetics. And just applying it in the inner corner to give it that highlight. And now we're going to move on to our lips. I am going to be using a lip liner from NYX, and this is in the color 834. Now we're going to go in with our lipstick, and I am using a Lancome lipstick in the shade Natural Beauty, which is a nude lipstick. Okay, and now I'm going to be topping it off with Anastasia lip gloss, which is in Toffee, which is a nude color. Now that we applied our lip gloss, lipstick, and lip liner, we're going to finish it off with a setting spray. I am going to be using the CoverGirl Outlast Active Cooling Setting Mist. And that is how I accomplished this look. If you like this video, go ahead and leave a like. Also leave a comment down below and tell me if you learned anything or if this video was helpful. Go ahead and subscribe and ring the bell. Thank you, makeup freaks, for watching, and I will see you on Wednesday.